Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Quick video on how to generate a spot forecast and then to drop that forecast into a SAR topo map for a particular mission. So first thing we're going to do is open up a browser of some sort. I've saved the spot forecast URL to my favorites. If you don't have that URL, I'm happy to get it to you. Left click, open that up, and that will give us the National Weather Service spot forecast monitor page. And you can see here there's a bunch of stuff. So what we're going to be looking for in the top left here is the request page. We'll left click on that, and that's going to open up the spot forecast request page. There's a disclaimer up in there, and this is for use of approved agencies only. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to either use a street address if we wanted to do something like that. We can also use decimal degree latitude longitude, USNG, to plot the location where we want the forecast. We can use degree minute seconds, and the other way we can do it is we can drag this marker to the location where we want the forecast. Just left click on that and drag it to where you want. I'll get up into an area. What will happen, this will zoom up and open up the map. And then you still have to do a little bit of finagling and moving around to some extent. So why don't we place this map, this pointer, say we're going to do something up, say on the backside slide, something like that. So we'll just drag this until we get to the approximate location that we want. Once again, if we do have a ping or something like that, or we want to find out about staging that location, we can do that as well. So here we are at Slide Mountain location. We'd like to get a spot forecast over the next 24, 48 hours, whatever that is. So we've got our location. Next thing we're going to do is set our incident type. That's step 2. And you can see here we're not fire, we're not hazardous materials. We are SAR, search and rescue. And this is going to be a SAR land mission versus a SAR water mission. So we'll click that. And then we're going to proceed to a detailed request form, which you'll see after we click on generate a spot request. So we'll wait for the next page to come up, and there it is. You're going to insert your project name, so we'll call this test slide mountain EMS, something like that, whatever it is. Boy, that was nice. So we'll do test slide mountain EMS. Requesting agency, so the approved agency for this is the Washoe County Sheriff's Office, IMT, Washoe SAR IMT, so you want to put that. And all these things must be populated. Then the requesting official, whoever you are. I'll just put in my name with a whole bunch of different letters. So I'm not really a good typer. Then the email address. And in the email address, you always want to use the Washoe County Sheriff's Office SAR IMT at gmail.com account. Reason being is once you put in the request, the spot forecast will be emailed to whatever email address you like. If we use this one, we'll all have access to it, and then it's very easy to click on the link and then copy and paste, which I'll get to in a minute. They'll need a phone number. I typically am entering mine. You can enter yours, or you can enter in the SAR phone. And typically, once this is generated, an alarm goes off at the National Weather Service. They typically will call almost immediately to tell us they're working on our spot weather request. You can see that the location was auto-populated by dragging that marker. And then here you can see the forecast information. We can do it in different time periods, this afternoon, tonight, Saturday. And then there's various things that we can ask for. I typically just set all, ask for everything. Any remarks you want, like please, contact this person, more email addresses, more phone numbers. That can be done there. And then there's an observation page, and this is if we're on a mission and we want to update information to the National Weather Service. We can input things there. And now, in order to do this, I would submit the request. I'm not going to do it now because the alarm will sound. So we've done that. We've submitted the request. Now we'll get an email back, probably a phone call, email, and then they'll call us back and say the email's been set. And so if you click on the monitor page, you'll be able to see all the requests nationwide, if you like, or in our general area. This is just going to take a moment to auto-populate. And you can see here that these are all the requests pending for spot forecasts and the ones that are completed. The majority of them that we see here are either a wildfire or a prescribed burn. And once it's been completed, you can click on that, and ours would show the SAR mission had been completed. You can left click on the name, and it'll bring up the spot forecast that was emailed to you. And in this instance, what I would do is I would copy all this, right click to copy, and then to insert it onto our map, I would obviously have a SAR topo map open. I'll just show you quickly how we would do this. And I was working on a map earlier for just a mission. I would have already signed in with Google and all the things we'd learned how to do. And I'm just going to bring up a current map. Right here, I was working on some things for a training map for over by Slide Mountain. And just have some things in, we'll put it here. So if we wanted to know the weather forecast for that area, typically what I would like to see people do is that by the incident command post, right click, new marker, put in spot weather, and then in the comments log you're going to have to Control V, and that will paste in what you copied from the National Weather Service. That will now appear on the left hand side, and there you go. Simple and easy. Any questions, please let me go. If this hasn't been clear, I completely understand, and I'm happy to answer any questions. I'll see you all soon. Thank you.